Nope. All right, she's got it.
She wrote a note saying that she didn't want to live anymore, and she passed it to her 5th grade teacher. The teacher opened it, notified the school counselor.
They immediately notified the parents who got immediate help for Katie.
I wrote a note to my teacher saying that I wanted to kill myself because I was like really upset. They asked me if I wanted to go someplace where they could help me, and I said, and get away from all the yelling and stuff at my house. And I said, sure, so we went there.
Things are very stressful in my house. They're better now, but at the time So she spent some time living with her grandmother, which helped too. You know, she's an only granddaughter, so she got spoiled shamelessly.
Katie needed some space. I think the family was also going through a lot of stress, and there were a lot of issues that the family was struggling with. I think the placement with the grandparents was very important. The medication was helpful during this time period to help to stabilize her moods and you know, irritability and just kind of taking things on herself.
I don't feel upset, and I don't always like get mad as easily, and I don't get like mad or want to hurt somebody when they tease me.
Feet together, feet together.
I have noticed that same circumstances can happen, but she's handling it differently. She's being able to cope a little bit better with someone makes fun of her or she doesn't agree with something.
Well, no matter what ethnic group you come from or whatever, history has always had storytelling as the main part of it.
There isn't just a specific course that with every child in every family is the way to go. I think it was individualizing it. Not every child who's depressed needs to be placed, for instance, in the grandparents' home. In this situation, it worked out very well and seemed very appropriate.
I began to suspect in the summer before she went into the hospital. So, because all she did all summer was sit in front of the TV. She didn't want to go swimming, she didn't want to ride her bike, she didn't want to go out to play. All she wanted to do was sit.
Oftentimes, I think children don't feel they have a voice, and they keep a lot in, and they don't have control over circumstances in their life.
Well, as teenagers, the kids are going through these changes. They do want to have more privacy. They do want to be more by themselves. They are more up and down. But it's when we see these things going on over a period of time where there's a dramatic change in appetite, a dramatic change in something that was pleasurable before but now the youngster doesn't want to do, when there's a dramatic change in the energy level, when the youngster, anytime a youngster talks about implying that they'd be better off dead or wanting to hurt themselves, that's not normal teenage stuff, and we want to take that seriously. Katie is very good at art and loved to draw, and we used a lot of her drawings. That as she was drawing, she would talk, but then also what she would draw, we would talk about.
I think they should tell somebody, because if they're feeling bad, they really need to get some help and not just keep it all inside.
It's really important, though, to make a contact, because I think sometimes what happens is if we just stay with ourselves, then we think that really there is something abnormal about us. And I think the key thing is that there are many people who do suffer from depression. But if she ever gets into trouble again or starts feeling these kinds of angst or overwhelmness or hopelessness or not wanting to go on, she'll know that this is depression, and for whatever reason, circumstances have kicked it up again, and she'll be able to deal with it. So that's the good news.
Katie's suicide note was a red flag that Katie's teachers took seriously. Their suggestion to call the community's mobile crisis intervention team was the first step towards Katie's successful treatment, which included not only counseling and medication, but a temporary change in environment as Katie moved in with her grandmother. Today, Katie is back at home and off medication. She still continues with counseling.